Trade with Ellie. For the new year, I'm going over trading again. I've been asked time and time again, hey, are you still trading? How's that trading going? It's going great. It's something I will never stop. And it's something that if you're ready to get started, today is a great day. I will be able to give you a bonus money basically. If you click the link in the description below, you will be able to receive an extra $150 cash bonus when you deposit $300. If you deposit $400, you'll receive $200. More money means more opportunity to make more money, right? And so basically that link will lead you out to that bonus section, will lead you out to this platform, and I'm going to just break everything down for you and show you some simple strategies that you can use on your own to trade. Once again, I have done videos where you can use applications to help you enter and exit much easier. However, if you want access to that, let me know. I can show you and walk you through that. But for right now, we're going to go over this platform and how to use it. Okay. So right here, we have this drop down. It's going to give you all these different currencies, right? These are all the different currencies you can trade. We have crypto, commodities, stocks, indices, right? But we're going to stick and focus to currencies right now. So whichever currency that you're trading, if you want to trade it and save it, right? So you can click through these different pairs easily. You're going to star it and they'll keep it up here so you can bounce through them easily. So now next to them is the percentage payout. Basically what happens is you're able to say, I want to take a trade where I'm willing to wager 10 bucks, right? You're willing to put 10 bucks in the line with the intentions to make 70% of that investment, right? That $10 investment, which is $7. So what happens if you win the trade, you win your original investment plus the $7. If you lose the trade, you just lose your $10, right? So the percentage payout is going to help you understand which pairs you want to trade, right? You don't want to take a trade where you have a 50%, a 10%, a 20%, because you're risking $10 to only make $1 or $2 off of that trade if you win. So you're kind of putting too much on the line, right? So we don't want just 50-50. We want a little more, right? We want to know that the risk that we're taking to enter this trade is worth it, right? That if we lost, it's okay because we were going to make almost how much we wagered, right? We don't want to take a trade where we're risking way too much and what we're going to win is not even worth it. Okay. So therefore we have that. Then next to our pair, we have our time frames. So our time frames are the charts we're looking at. We're going to look at 3-minute. You can look at the line chart, the bar, the Hikinachi candles. We're going to stick on the candles, okay? So we're going to look at the 3-minute. And so how long you stay in the trade is going to determine a lot of things, right? Timing is of the essence. This is time-based trading. This is high frequency trading, binary trading, right? All are exactly saying the same thing. So what we're saying is we think the market is going to go in a buy. And if it goes in a buy and stays above our entry within 3 minutes, we're going to win this trade. If the market decides that it's going to sell, right, and we enter the sell and the market stays under our entry, and the time expires, right, then we win. So you can either put the exact time so you get the exact amount of time, or you can click the space bar. It'll bring you to this flag. And this flag just means that you're getting an estimated amount of time. You're getting roughly 3 minutes, right? You might get a little bit more, you might get a little less. So if you want exactly 3 minutes, make sure it's on this clock image and you're typing in the exact time that you want, right? This is also known as fixed time. Now the red box with the down arrows, what you're clicking if you think you're going to sell. Green box with the up arrows, what you're clicking if you think the market is going to buy. So now how do we know if the market's going to do that? We need to understand something about the market. We need to understand the highs of the market and the lows of the market, because the goal in the trading world is to sell high, right? If we're up this high, we want to sell the market down. If the market is low, we want to buy it up, right? When it's high, we want to sell it down. When it's low, we want to buy it up. So what does this tell me? It's going to be almost time to buy. Now, do we just hit buy right now? No, we don't really know if the market is going to buy in this area just yet. We don't have enough information on our chart for us to know if we're going to buy or sell. So we do have these lines here. You can click horizontal line and you can draw them at the low of the market and you can draw it at the high of the market to help you, right? But if you don't understand how the market moves, market structure, and all these things, this is not going to be enough for you. This won't make enough sense to you. So this is where these indicators come into play. So there's this these look like volume stuff, right? We're going to go here and we're going to add RSI. I'm going to start so you know which one I'm clicking, and we're going to add stochastic, right? We're going to add those two because we're going to use that information to help us know if and when we're entering the market. So for the RSI, you want to make sure it says 14. We're going to go to styles and we're going to change the color. We want the 70% to be red because when the market is high, we want to sell it. We want the 30% to be blue because when the market is low, we want to buy it. And then we're going to just change the main line to white just so we can see it a lot more clear. We're going to click save. So stochastic, we're going to go to that. It's going to be 1433 SMA, right? You're leaving it exactly as is. We're going to put the 80 to red because when the market is high, we're going to sell. We're going to put the 20 to blue because when the market is low, we want to buy it. And then we can leave this blue and orange color. You can change it to different colors if you'd like. I'm going to just leave them as is. So now that we know our lines, right, where we're buying and selling, the next thing is when do we buy or sell? So when the market is low, like we see now, right? I told you this was a place that we can buy because it came back to the low. Think of this like a bouncing ball. You have a ball in your home, you bounce it really hard, it hits the floor, and what does it go? It goes up to the ceiling. When it reaches the ceiling, it's going to have a reaction and it's going to come back down, right? If it still has room in itself, it's going to push back up towards that ceiling. Now, however, this ball is super strong. It's strong enough to go through the ceiling and it's strong enough to go through the floor. So it can create new highs and it can create new lows. But right now, we're just going to focus on this specific low and this specific high that the market currently is in between. So the stochastic and the RSI are going to help us know when we're going to get in or out. So what we want is the market to come down under this blue and we want it to cross back up. That's all we want it to do. We want it to come down. We want it to cross back up. So when it crosses back up, that's great confirmation for us to buy. So could we have gotten in on that buy here? Yes, we more certainly could have, and we would have cleared this trade. Now we see this line is starting to cross up. This line is flat. However, we do still want it to come back into the blue line. When these lines come back up into the blue line, it is amazing confirmation for us to enter the trade for the buy, right? So let's say we got in right now. Let's see what happens, right? Because remember, timing is of the essence. We're wagering $10. We're looking to make $7 off of this trade when we win. But more importantly, timing is of the essence, and we need to make sure that the market, right, which is this line that you see here with the tag, stays above our entry. So if right now you see to the far right where our trades are, this is our open trade. When it closes, it'll appear here. So now that it's open, right, it says 0. When we're in profit, it will read $17, our wagered amount and our profit, right? And we have this clock counting us down, letting us know when we're, the time is going to expire. And you also have this line in the middle of the screen letting us know when the candle reaches this point, our time on this trade has expired and we have either won or lost the trade. Now, remember, this line has come up to the blue, but this line is still below. Timing is of the essence. Patience is virtue. This is where it is super important to be patient, to wait for the markers, to wait for the cues. If you have to question it, do not get in it. Don't force it, right? The more you do this, the better you'll get. Now, remember, you're going to get that bonus. You put in 300, you'll get 150. You put in 400, you'll get 200 extra dollars, right? So the goal here is to trade the amount that you've gotten for free, that bonus money, using that link in my description below. And therefore that will help you to bring your account up. So therefore you can withdraw your initial investment and now you're basically trading with free money, and then continue to withdraw so that you can continue to profit weekly in the markets. As you can see, we're currently in profit. This line is starting to cross up. We're getting this to starting to move up, but it hasn't moved up yet. But the great news is we are in profit. That's all I care about, right? We need to close out. We have a minute left on this time. It is that simple. So the market is giving us a red candle. A red candle means the market is coming back down. It's pulling down. So does that mean the market is selling? No, not exactly. The market might just be drawing back just a little bit. That's what we call a pullback, right? And that's allowing us to just get a better position for this trade. So we want it to come down a little bit, and we're just going to take another entry, okay? We're going to take another buy entry, because what's happening is we can maximize on this setup that we have. So this is really, really important, right? This is really good. So we have 19 seconds left on this clock, right? 19 seconds left on this clock. And it looks like we're going to be clearing out this trade. So let's see, is this market going to come down a little bit more for us? It may not. 2 seconds, we're about to win the trade we took. Look at the bottom left over here. Congratulations, right? You've earned $17 on CAD JPY. So what is it letting us know? We won our $10 wager and our $7 profit. That's $17. So we are getting a little red candle. This is perfect. We want it to come down just a little bit more, and we're going to take another buying position on this trade, okay? Okay, it looks like it might leave us, so let's get in. Let's get in. All right, we want the market to come down just a little bit more. We're still taking 3-minute trades, right? We're looking for buying opportunity. So remember, we want this to be at buy the blues. Buy the blues, we're buying, right? We're buying low, we're selling high. So we're going to be buying our way to the top. And when the market reaches this red top, right, the RSI and Stochastic are going to help us know when it's time to sell the market back down. And that's all essentially what we're doing in the market, right? So this is something that's super simple. You can do on your own. If you have any issues, any questions, feel free to ask below. If you need extra help or you need a system that can help you understand, when to enter and exit the market, we do have a phenomenal artificial intelligence that's been working, and it crunches the numbers, the entries, and it tells you everything you need to know down to the number, right, of price entry, so that you can win more trades without having to do all this work, without having to, do the guesswork or to mark up your charts. And so it has made it very simple for thousands and thousands of people all over the world to basically get a notification or to get an indication for them that, hey, it is time to enter, and all they have to do is simply hitting that buy button. So if you'd like access to that, I will put some information in the description below so you can get access to that. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram as well. It is a little bit easier for me to reply to messages there, or just to see your messages. So feel free to comment. I will get back to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in.